Hi guys, this is Chelston. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I'm also a runner and a footballer. So today I'm here to talk about strength training for running specifically. So while you do strength training, if it's for any sport or if it's for running, it's always better to do it specific to your end goal. So I will take you through to a basic level of strength training for runners, and then I will show you advanced strength training for runners, and then we'll also do some plyometrics which would improve probably your 10-kilometer speed. All right, so we get started with just the basic strength program for all the runners. All right, we first start with the squat. The squat is one of the most important lower body movements. It's not only used for running, it can be used for any sport, also for weight loss. All right, so first thing in a squat is we practice the quarter squat. Now the quarter squat directly hits your quadriceps. All right, your quadriceps is one of the most important muscle for you while you're running. Secondly, if your form is good, I'd suggest you go into a full squat where you dip all the way down as shown in the video. All right, so you go all the way down with control, come up with power using your hips. Now that would activate your glutes as well as your quads. Okay, as a runner, ideally you want to activate both those muscles, your quads and your glutes. Next, we move on to the forward lunges. All right, so I'd suggest always to move into the walking lunge rather than a static reverse lunge. That's because you can directly translate the walking lunge into your running. As shown in the video, you will use your back leg to power yourself forward. All right, and make sure that the stability is good, using your core tight, and keep looking forward. Alright, next we do the sumo squats. So the sumo squats directly target your adductors. Your adductors are very important for running, especially when you're doing it for a longer distance of time. Here when we're talking about doing a 5-kilometer, 10-kilometer, or even probably a 21 or a 42-kilometer, a lot of stress is placed on the adductors. So adductors can be worked by just doing the sumo squat. Okay, one of the best movements for your hamstring, all right, to strengthen your hamstring or to just gain stability for your hamstring or your core muscles is the bridges. All right, so you'd like to make sure that your hip is trussed up all the way. So where your shoulders, your hip and your knee are all in one line, you'll contract your glutes, your hamstring, and make sure you're nice and stable when you go down as well. As a runner, you don't want to only be dominant on one side of your body or one part of your body. So even though you're running with your legs and your lower body more, all right, you would still have to work on your upper body. So one of the important movements that you can work on is the push-up, so that you get a nice posture when you're walking, when you're running. All right, the second thing that you can work on is the bent over rows, which is for your lats. Now when you're running a long distance, say for about more than half an hour, 45 minutes or 1 hour, then obviously your lats have to be strong. If it's not strong, your weight is going to move forward, all right, or you're going to drop your shoulders. So to have a good posture, the first one would be the push-up, the second one would be bent over rows, which you will have to perform. Okay, apart from having a strong core, you will also have to have a strong back if you want to run long distance. So one main important movement would be the back extension, all right, where you lie down on the ground facing your stomach. All right, keep your hands on your head, force the elbows out, and try and contract your glutes. Get the elbow on the upper body as high as possible and drop down slowly. So you do that about 10 to 20 times. The back extensions can be done probably 3 sets of 10 reps each at the end of every workout. So it just makes sure that your back muscles are nice and strong. One of the most used movements widely in the world would be the plank. All right, so there are different forms of the plank that you can do. One is just the regular low plank on your forearms. Second one would be on your palms, and the third one would be a side plank. All right, so with these planks, as you get better and as you get more used to them, ideally holding them for too long wouldn't make too much of a difference in terms of strength. Maybe stability, it would help in the long run, but ideally maybe a 1-minute hold would be good enough. You can mix it up with some leg raises just shown in the video. Alright guys, so hope you like the strength program. Try and do that at least twice or thrice a week. It will definitely help generate more power and more strength to help you complete a 5-kilometer, 10-kilometer or a half marathon. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel and comment if you need any more help or any more suggestions. I'd see you again in the next video. Thank you.